woman doesn't need to love her man. She needs love herself. I think what it is that the two pieces of love and respect, it goes in a yin and yang kind of circle. It's that men need to be respected because to us, that is our love language. Love equals respect to most men. Excuse me, respect equals love to most men. Like if you respect me if my woman respects me, to us, that is our version of love. It's being received. But a woman needs to feel loved herself in order to be in that relationship, to stay in it. She has to feel the love. She has to feel that, oh, he's being romantic. Oh, he's doing all the things that makes me feel like I'm important and this is where I need to be. I'm being romanticized, all that stuff. A woman needs to be loved, but men need to be respected in order for it to work. Does love grow eventually? Yeah, sure. I'm sure it does. But the respect for men is absolute. Because if you don't respect a man, you're not going to be able to be with him. Because kind of going to what Trev was saying, that women are looking at the entire situation because our value is different to them as their value is to us at the end of the day. And we're not treated the same. Honestly, I just lost my thought, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm gonna land it there. At the end of the day, women don't need to love us. They just need to respect us. And they need love as well. So I'm gonna land it there. When it comes back, I'm gonna jump back on, but I lost it.
Okay, bro, take your time.
Can I hop in?
I don't know who to go. Sweeney over here rolling and Cloud. I don't know if y'all beefing in the chat or
No.
Okay, all right, go ahead, Cloud.
I kind of agree with what B Madden is saying. But I do feel like it has a lot to do with the position that we play. So I feel like in the video the guy talked about biblically, right? So essentially, men have to love because we're in a position of leadership. And if you're leading without love, you can easily become a tyrant. You can easily become abusive. So I feel like I think biblically that's why it's commanded that men love their wives, because they have to be in a leadership position. So you have to temper it with love. I think to be led now, you can't be led by something you don't respect from the female perspective. So I think women need to feel. The only part I disagree with what B Madden said is more than they need to feel loved. I think women need to feel like they can respect you, because and I think that's clear in examples where like a girl will have a dude in a friend zone that's loving on her ridiculously, but if she don't respect him, that love means nothing to her. Like it doesn't matter how much he loves her, how much he cares about her. She needs to be able to respect you, because by respecting you, she can say, okay, no matter how I feel about this man in this moment, I know I can trust the decisions he's making, or I know I can trust how he's going to move. I can rely on him to be like a rock in this situation. So I really feel like that's where it comes from. I think it's the positioning that we're in. As leaders, we have to love, or else we're not going to lead properly. And in women being led, they have to be able to respect their leader.
All right. Says good to see Marcus Jordan and Fresh C on the panel.
Okay. All right. So I guess I can jump in and answer the question.
Go for it, Sweeney.
All right. So this is going to come off a little wonky, but I hope y'all follow me on this. A man needs his woman to respect him in a relationship, but a woman needs to love her man. I'm going to explain what I mean by that. Men, we desire the respect in a relationship, but when women need to love their men, Because once they don't love them no more, what do they tend to do? They tend to leave. So what a woman, her feelings is she needs to love him in order for her to stay. But he needs her to respect him in order for him to, you know what I mean? In order for him to, I told you it's going to come off a little wonky.
Well, you right about that. It's all the way wonky, bro.
What are you talking about?
All the way.
So
Like,
are you
So what about the respect? What about the respect factor though? You're saying that she has to love him in order for that to happen, but she's gonna leave if she doesn't respect him. The love is a fleeting emotion that comes and goes. She'll love you today, she might hate you tomorrow. You know, that's part of being married and all that kind of stuff, being with someone over time for a long period of time. But the respect can never falter. If the respect is faltering, that means the foundation is cracked. That's when you worry about losing her. You lose her when she doesn't respect you as a man, as a provider, as a lover, all the things. If she can't respect you in those aspects, as a leader, as a provider, as the head of your household, then love was out the door long before.
No, and that's I guess that's what I'm saying, is that I'm looking at it from both perspectives. I'm looking at it from the perspective of what a man needs in this relationship versus what versus what, like I said, it's kind of hard for me to explain. And I'm just going to say it again, and maybe it'll trigger exactly what I'm trying to say. A man needs...
Sweeney, would you agree that a woman can't possibly love you if she doesn't respect you?
I don't think a woman can respect you if she doesn't love you.
No.
As far as romantic relationships, because women respect different people.
She has to respect you first before she can ever fall in love with you. That respect always comes first before any romantic stuff comes after.
No woman is sleeping with a man that she does not respect.
Not that she don't respect, that she don't like, maybe. If she don't respect.
Well, are we drawing the line as like or respect?
Respect.
Like I said, this is my perspective in regards to, romantic relationships.
You was on to something, Louise, but you gotta
but as far as because we see women, there's a lot of women that respect a lot of different guys in their life. They respect their boss. They respect the guy that comes by and cut her grass every morning. You know what I mean? She gives him his money. She sends him on his way, and she say thank you for your service. But as far as romantic relationships, I think respect. I think most women love first, and then respect comes right behind it. That's just my personal opinion.
No way.
I'm gonna be real with you. I've been out the game long enough, bro. I really don't know.
Yeah, it's. Thank you for admitting.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know.
There's no way on that one. The young kings out there is really confused right now.
She can't possibly love you. She will never fall in love with you if she doesn't respect you. There's a zero chance, bro. I promise you. She has to respect you first. If she don't respect you as a man and respect what you stand for, respect you who you are, no, it's out. She can't possibly fall in love with you. There's no way.
She'll see you as a clown, bro.
She'll
see you as a clown. She can't respect that.
Women don't even exchange numbers with guys they don't respect. Like if they're having a conversation with you and you say something that they lose respect for,
it's corny as hell. Mm-hmm. OG, triple OG, what you got? Shan.
He know he was triple OG.
He is the elder on the show. I don't know why he actually even know who he's talking to.
He a triple OG.
I don't know who the OG is.
Hold on, wait. Before Shannon go, I do want to reveal what I laughed about. Before Shannon go, I do want to reveal what I laughed about. So somebody asked in the chat, they said, fellas, so if she tells you she respects you, but she loves another man, then what?
Impossible.
That's impossible.
That means
that's possible.
She lied to you.